Good morning. It's 7 a.m. and it's as busy as always at the stable. Even though it's 7 a.m., there's quite a few people going on competition, and so are we. I just washed one side of Mono. He's a little bit, he doesn't like the wash bay when he's on ties, on cross ties. He's a little bit tense then, so he's really not liking it. So I'm quickly gonna show you guys. I just washed this side. I need to do his tail still a little bit. I kind of cleaned it already yesterday, but that's, you know, get all the stains out, get it completely white. And then I still need to do this side. It's not too dirty, but I just want a little bit of shine on him, and that always gets with a wash. Ham ups. Yeah, oh, it's so annoying. Okay, let's go. Ronnie, uh-oh. Okay, let's put him in the walker and wash this all up the washing bay and then fill my trailer. He always gets a little bit excited when I washed him. Let's see if he... Woo! Something scary? It's like you've never been in the walker, not a single time. Even though you go every day. Hi, Bubs. What's up? Come. He always gets like this when he's washed. Everything's scary and everything's stressful. He just knows we're going, and then he's excited, and then all of a sudden he's paying attention to everything. Every single detail. Okay, I have to go. I have to clean everything up. I'm such a good influencer. I should have filmed that Bubsy here had like a little drop up, maybe you can see a little bit, oh sorry, of bird poop over here. In real life you can't really see it anymore, but I cleaned it off with a baby wipe. But if there's something that scares Mono, then it's wet on his face. So he was a bit scared. I think that's what happened in the first round, like passing the trees. That he got a little droplet of bird poop on his face. But you're okay now, huh? Yeah, you're okay. Yeah, there's horses coming by. Okay, let's braid. Let's plait. So it was a bit stressful because while plaiting, I actually... Whoa, there's a lot of people waiting. Okay, I'm coming back on that, but there's a lot of people waiting here. You can't really see. But I had to move the trailer twice because there were so many people going on competitions that they had to pass. And we don't have a lot of space. Like, we have enough space for 2 trailers, but if 4 people need to leave, then it's difficult to move around. But we're on the way. But what literally just now, and that's why all those people were waiting, the bridge was open! The bridge was open! And I'm already late. I'm already running late. I'm running 5 minutes late. It's not too bad. But I was a bit stressed, and yeah. The last time we were late, it wasn't too bad. We got in 2nd place in a rubric of 12 people, so it isn't too bad. And I took a little bit of march. I have like a half an hour to tack up and sign in and stuff before I need to warm up, and then I need to warm up. So it's gonna I have a little bit more of time, so it's gonna be fine, but it does stress me out a bit, especially because I'm alone, so there's no neutral party. And it's not like I'm stressed for the competition, it's literally just that I'm stressed of warming up too late and that like Mono is not warmed up properly and he's gonna misbehave. But we're on our way. It's only 8 more minutes, so I'm gonna put you guys away, continue my podcast, and I will talk to you guys later. This was my first time competing in general without spurs, and honestly lately in training he's been feeling a lot more nice without spurs than with spurs. So I am trying to do everything without spurs, and it's going actually really nicely. But this was my first competition without spurs, and I was also doing it out of my head for the first time, which the combination was quite stressful, and you will see me like repeating the test in my head during the walk. But overall, everything went great, especially during the warm-up. You'll see really nice leg yielding, even though that's like his worst thing ever. But yeah, let's go on. You'll see the test later.
They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I got all this potential that's deep inside of me, but they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there being judgmental because you're trying things, and they just want you to settle and do the right thing. So get a good job, don't slack off. Wake up every morning, make a good impression on your boss. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do, and when you're making money, make sure you don't spend it too soon. Fuck that, I'll do what I wanna do. I got a different path from everyone, and that includes you. Who are you to tell me how to live life? In these times it feels like nobody is right, yeah. So I'ma figure out what else we succeed, and then invest all of my time into that and proceed.
Since there's 2 judges, it's quite difficult to show you both of the numbers because there was quite a jury difference. But just think, after seeing this test, think about what score you would give it in your entirety. Put it down in the comments, and afterwards let me know how much you were off. Because if I needed to predict my score, I think I was quite off.
There's nobody on my level. They think that work is too stressful. I think that work is essential. The grind is all in your mental, and I don't think you understand what I'll go through just to be in control of my life soon. All the negativity, man, I'm immune. I don't really need a mask with all I've been through. I've been making changes for the ages. 5-10 year plans are contagious. I attack that shit, I'm tenacious. And if you ain't, get the fuck out of my way then. Got one life, I won't regret it. I will fight until I get it. I'll look back one day from heaven and say, damn, I learned some lessons. And say, damn, I have no questions. I had fun in every second, and the journey was a blessing, yeah. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo. Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up, really gon' rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Hij is vies.
I have an absolutely fantastic pony. He behaved so well, and I think that doing it out of my head, which was a tip I got from a stablemate, that would help with concentration on a test. That helped, but also he was just amazing. So I am absolutely super happy. It's a selection for the regional championships, so there were a lot of really good people, so I don't think we'll have a prize. If we do, I would be really shocked. But also, why not? Because everything went really nicely. He did really nice. You did really good, Bubs. You did really good. So I wouldn't be super shocked, but I would also be extremely happy, and I'm not expecting a prize. But yeah, I do expect a promotion points because he was such a sweetie. He was so nice. But also at these selections, good boy. At these selections, they judge a little bit harshly, just to select the people who, you know, are really good and not having to give away like really big numbers. So I'm gonna put him away. I'm gonna do this, everything, and then I'm going back for my protocol. Mister, hey, stay back. That's curls. He's curly. Okay, we can put you outside now, Mono, and then you're done. You're almost done, Popsy. Yeah. And with friends again. Moni! No response. He's done. He wants to go outside. He wants to eat. So, I'm a bit annoyed. I'm on the way to a client of mine for backing a horse. The horse has started and we're just training it a little bit on a higher level and having her ride it. But for the competition, I was really happy with Mono. Mono did absolutely great. I think he did absolutely great. He could have a little bit more of an active hind and a little bit more of an open frame. That's kind of goes hand in hand. If he is more active behind, he gets lighter in front and open frame. But the scores were not good. Not good. I got 60%, so I got a promotion point. But I was dead last on the list. And like, I agree, it wasn't like I shouldn't have a price, because there are just people who are way better than me out there who are riding against me. It's like, my level is a level that if you are like a Grand Prix rider, this is the first level you can start at. You cannot start a level lower. So what you see is that these are the biggest classes of these kind of competitions, because we were literally half the competition. All these really great riders only ride selection moments so they can have a horse ride on regional championships and then sell it. That's kind of what usually happens. So I definitely wasn't expecting price. I don't really, it's okay. I didn't, but dead fucking last. I saw someone who has ridden, not Grand Prix, but has ridden like a really high level. And she took a horse with her who was just not ready to compete. Simple as that. I heard her talk to the owner afterwards. And this was the horse's first competition. And they realized it was not ready to compete. It ended up 3 places higher than me. Are you kidding me? I had a nice, relaxed, supple horse, and this horse was just like that, and like keeping his head up the entire time, and it was still above me. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. And I don't say this lightly, because if I end up last and I think I deserve it, or it was not my best test, okay, but this was a really good test. And of course there are like simple things, but overall there were no major problems. Look, if I had like a wrong turn or something and I had a -2, sure, okay, because it was all pretty close scores. It was all but within a 10% margin, the scores we had. So, making a mistake like that could really be bad. But that didn't happen. There were no major mistakes. It was just a nice and easy test. And yeah, I ended up really dead last. Even though there were people with... Okay, there were not as many people with crazy horses. So I could have ended like in the lower percentiles. I get that, because there were really good horses. Like, the competition was really, really big. So I could have definitely ended up in like the bottom percentiles. But dead last. No, don't agree. And everyone who was with me, my mom and Anouk, also didn't agree with me. Also, thank you, Anouk, for filming. And also, thank you, Brit, if you're watching this, for cutting Mono's mane, because you were right. The plaits did come out better. I forgot to show them on camera. I really wanted to show them on camera, but I completely forgot. They were a bomb today. That was really good. And that was all because Brit cut Mono's mane for me. So, yeah. But I'm happy with my horse. I'm happy with how he did. I am happy with myself, because I think I rode pretty okay. I think there are quite a few things that I can still work on, obviously, and I'm aware of that, and I'm going to work with that. But it was a fine test. And we got 1 promotion point, which was all I was coming for, because I knew selections are very strict with their scoring, so I was expecting like a lower score. And I'm not mad at the score, because the score was 180. And when I have a PRE who isn't like really expressive, he's just neat and nice and okay, he's calm, relaxed. He's not a really expressive guy just yet. He can be, not yet. So I'm not mad at the score, 60%. Fine. But then I placed dead last? Sorry, I think there should have been people who were scoring underneath 60%. And they didn't. So that was my rant. That was my 5-minute rant. I'm going to my client. I am gonna ask her to film some things. I was supposed to have 4 clients in total, or 3 clients, 4 horses. So I had 2 close to the competition grounds, but she canceled because of a lameness. Unfortunately, can happen always. We have horses, they just do stupid stuff. So she had 2 horses, but she canceled because of 1 lameness, and she was like, then we can just do both in one go the next time. And now I'm going to the second client I would have, and the third client was a little bit further away, but she also canceled because she had a barbecue. She canceled a few days ago, so nothing major. Okay, I'm going to my client. Why is this all lit up? Alright, I'm going to my client. I hope she will film a little bit, will be nice. Okay, we didn't fill up the clients. Whoa! We didn't film at the clients because some things happened and we just wanted to focus on the horse. But here's a little video of the horse that I just went to and rode. Another special type of horse, not just your simple, normal, warm blood. I think I'm going to end the vlog here. I am very disappointed, as you may tell. I also feel like, you know, I'm complaining yet again, and then, like, you know, I can just better buy, like, sell mono and buy a Dutch warmblood. But that's not what I want. I like mono. I really like him. I like his complexity. He's a really complex horse, and because I can ride him, because I'm learning from him, I can ride hundreds of different horses the same. And, like, you know, I get those horses. I have never stepped on a horse that I cannot ride. There's not been a single horse that I cannot just go ahead and ride. How young or how old they are, I've always been able to ride them at the level they are currently at. And that's all because of mono. So I'm not going to go put him away because of this. And even though I am very much a competition rider, I'm not going to do that. But on the other hand, then I get told at the competition, I would just sell him and buy a warm blood, because then you can score. And I'm like, dude, why are we yep, disappointed. I'm still gonna go on. I'm just actually never gonna ride selections again, because literally all 3 of the selections I've ridden at, I've had bad experiences. Yeah, I'm just frustrated. I'm just frustrated. And, you know, I think it all started when back in 2023, I went to that selection that I said I had a bad experience at, and the judge literally came out of the box and told me to not compete with a horse like that. Why would you compete with a horse like that? You're never gonna get points. Just leave. This is selection. You can't do that. And I'm like, but, like, yeah, since that, then I've just, yeah, I don't know. I was just in a very happy mood before this because, like, the last few competitions went super well. We won prizes in the past 3 competitions. We've got promotion points every single test. We did also get a promotion point today, but just barely. But yeah. Next week, we're going to one close by, just a normal competition. I'm gonna try to do it from the top of my head, the test, because that really did help. But it's a really scary arena for him, because he doesn't dare to go to the jury box there. But it's very close to us, so I'm just gonna go, and we'll see how it ends up, and he'll just have to deal with it. But I think we might not get a promotion point there, because he's really scared of that arena. But who cares? And then a week after that, it's the MCI competition, and after the MCI, competition break. No matter what. Because if I have to write the MCI in September again, because if I don't get the 62% in 2 weeks, then I'm going to write in September again to get the 62%. But if I do get the 62%, I'm just going to stop for a minute. But okay, this is the end of the vlog. I hope you enjoyed. See you guys later.